Hungry Monkey is a little game here. This is a reprint of a game. Eric Anderson Suden did this, but this game itself from Heidelberg is a game that has existed in like probably 30 different forms. Maybe not, maybe that many, but I played a game called Pig Pile. Richard Garfield has made a variant on this. It's the same kind of variant where you're basically getting rid of the cards in your hand and from in front of you. Let me show you.
In this game, each player is going to get 4 cards from the deck face down in front of them, 3 cards into their hand. You'll have a card, this cat card, that's somewhere in the deck, depending on the number of players, that triggers the end of the draw pile. Now, the cards in this draw pile are all different numbers of animals, although there are the monkeys inside, the hungry monkeys, which are wild. And on your turn, what you're doing is you're playing a card from your hand. So I can play a 4 here in the middle, or if I have 2 4s, I could play 2. Let's say, for example, I have 2 11s, I can play those 2 11s there. But a card has to be valid, which means it has to be higher, equal to or higher than the number that's already out there. If you don't have a valid card, then you take the top card of the draw pile and put it on. If it's valid, you're fine. Otherwise, if it's not, you take all the cards, including that card, and put them in your hand. So your hand gets bigger. And then you draw back up to 3 if you're lower than 3. So you're going to continue to do this. Once the draw pile runs out, at that point, you can, when your cards from your hand are empty, you can start playing cards from here and putting them on a pile. And if that works, and you don't get them back in your hand, if you get rid of all your cards, you win the game. Some of the cards do various special effects, like I already mentioned, the monkeys are wild. The snakes let you look at one of your face down cards. Ones can be played on top of anything. When you play an 8, the next card must be lower, and so forth. Also, if you ever play 4 of the same number, that's called a gang of 4. If you put the 4th card, doesn't matter if you or someone else played it, then all the cards just get discarded without people playing. You can also play multiple games where the first people to go out are going to draw some bean cards, and these bean cards are going to have various numbers of beans on them for a total winner later on.
Hungry Monkey has some cool art on here, kind of a distinctive theme. They found a specific artist to do this art here, Shushriti Bhattacharjee. I apologize, I very much butchered that name, but it's a cool kind of theming for the game, and it's okay to play. I played these games. One of my first reviews was of a game like this, again called Pig Pile. These are the kind of games that are time wasters, but it stops short from saying it's something that I want to play all the time. The bean scoring, by the way, that's complete nonsense. I'm not playing this game that many times, but it's just, play cards. Oh, I played the 4th one. Oh, now 8. Now you got to go down. I'll play 11s. I'm going to try to make the next person take the big pile in their hand. Whatever. It's silly, Uno-esque fun, so it's close to something I would approve, but I'll give this one a 6.5.